Well, what we've seen is a large-scale problem. I would call it one of the largest scandals in recent British history, whereby in towns around England and around the country, vulnerable white girls who have been living in troubled circumstances, in challenging situations, have been abused, exploited, drugged, raped by networks of gangs of rapists. And we have to be honest about the fact that some of these gangs have been overwhelmingly British Pakistani males. The authorities, whether that's social workers or teachers or police officers, when they've become aware of these problems, have turned a blind eye, and they have roundly failed to take the requisite action to safeguard these vulnerable girls. Many of these victims have not secured justice. We therefore need to change the system. There's been a lot of inquiry, a lot of reporting on the problem. The government's now in a position to take action, and that's why we'll be introducing a mandatory duty on childcare professionals to actually report when they become aware of concerns relating to child sexual exploitation.
You say this is a large-scale problem, and you've said this morning it's an open secret. I mean, are you saying that in the British Pakistani community people are complicit in this abuse?
Well, the reports do demonstrate. If you read the report on Rochdale and Rotherham, the Casey report, they do say that concerns about political correctness, worries about being called bigoted. South Yorkshire Police has been coming for criticism in previous years for not taking seriously the very serious, devastating claims by young white girls who've complained about being raped and abused by networks and rapists who have come from the British Pakistani male community. There's been a communal shutting down in these areas. So you put the responsibility
on the community for not speaking out?
The fault lies with, obviously, the perpetrators for carrying out these heinous and vile acts of depravity, but also the authorities. There's been a social ignorance. There's been a willful turning of the blind eye. There's been a failure to act. There's been a failure to act. Silence has enabled this abuse, and we need to therefore ensure that there's a duty